時間の流れを追い越すほど約束の日をずっと覚えてる何度でも君を好きになるいつだって私が先だから今日から独り占めするの君だけを二人の時間さえも
Hello guys, and welcome back to Salthemor. Today, I am joined by Saito, and we are reading some more ChronoClock.
Hello, what's up, and welcome.
Last time, we stopped Miu from jumping off the roof.
When it all turned out, it was just a big misunderstanding.
And Tsuchi is an asshole.
Yeah, she wasn't murdered.
No, there's nothing. It's just that I could see her panties.
Yes.
Like green.
Something.
Huh.
That's not something we say out loud.
Playing wise ones aren't bad either, but I like the mature sort of impression. Different colors can leave. It was just a side benefit though, so I didn't point it out. There certainly wasn't any reason to.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good boy. That's a good protagonist.
This is a little hard for me to explain, so let me just confirm a few things. So you tried to tell Tsuchi how you felt, but you were too nervous to actually do it, and then I barged in and you guys at the worst possible time, right?
That's pretty much wow. Spinning. But you still managed to get into the roof. I still don't understand how you can't do the last part then.
You look terribly discouraged about the whole thing. Well, maybe it's just more like maybe she sent him a message to go there, and then when she meet him in person, it kicks in.
Yeah.
Man, what a bum.
What a bum.
I wonder what to do next. After I rewound time to save her from that fall, my work here was pretty much done. But to Miu, I look like some weird upperclassman who came in and then messed everything up right when she was trying to confess her feelings. She wouldn't believe me if I told her the truth, and besides, my time divine ability wasn't something I could talk to others about in earnest. Such is the most troublesome aspect of time travel. So, you're here trying to confess after all, huh?
What?
Well, it's just really impressive that you worked up your courage to try.
No, sister.
Oh, she's so cute. Pet.
Pet.
I'm not joking or flattering you here. I wished I had a girlfriend too, but I've never been brave enough to confess my feelings to someone. I really think that's amazing. Oh. That said, I'm kinda curious. What do you like about Tsuchi?
That's his looks.
She was so nervous she couldn't hold up much of a conversation. Maybe I should lead the conversation a little more then. He's a good chap, you know. He may be a bit of an otaku, and sometimes he can be a loudmouth who says whatever he damn well pleases, but he can be reliable and honest when you least expect it. So I think he'd make any girlfriend of his pretty happy. Don't tell him I said this, but he's my pal. I laugh because I would never say that if he was a pal. Even after Tsuchi learned that I was the successor to the reins of a major corporation, that didn't change how he carried on with me like any other guy. This was proof that he saw me as my own person and not as a Saratari, and I was grateful for that.
He doesn't know. He wants to know.
How didn't you try to confess to him?
Yeah, is that everything that it could take to make a girl fall in love with you? That's awesome.
You're joking, right? It was hard to believe that someone could fall in love because of that. Well, fun story, right?
Okay.
So, I have myself a girlfriend, right?
Yes.
And she fell for me just because I was talking to her.
Wow.
Because I knew my friend, and
Yeah.
he had like some girls he talked to, and my girlfriend was one of them, and she her best friend was the one my friend talked to.
Oh, okay.
So what happened was like one day I just was with him and got into like this clique of like girls and him, and
Yeah.
we all talked good. And what happens is just I just started to talk to her, and
Yeah.
sooner rather than later we just ended up being a couple. So like sometimes not a lot happens and you just get together.
Nice. That's nice. It's a sweet story. There you have it, a little side story.
Yeah, this is ChronoClock side story time.
Yeah.
It was hard to believe that someone could fall in love because of that.
でも人を好きになるのに
Oh!
Yeah. No, not really. She looks so annoyed right now.
No,
Why?
look, she have curved smile. It's a small smile, but it's curving.
Yeah.
But like this one, do you remember this line?
Yes.
It's from like the time skip thing. You really need a reason to fall in love.
Yeah.
That was the first time I heard Miu speak so clearly. Her eyes were serious, and I knew that those words hold some significance to her. Dot dot dot. I didn't know how to respond. I envied her for her clear intent and determination, things which I never had. There are plenty of girls who I think are cute, but I never seriously tried to confess to a girl before, disregarding all the times I used the watch. Can I ask you one more question?
どうぞ
If you had just one chance to turn back time and relive your life from any point in the past, how far back would you turn the hands of time?
He starts a fucking survey pool right now.
It was a sudden question, but Miu seriously considered, but I answered before responding. Then she gave me a wry smile.
さっきの告白の前
Oh!
Oh yeah.
って言いたいですけど多分私は私にしか
This thing here is gonna
Yeah.
smack Ray in the face.
いいです
Alright, I lost.
I love
I raised my hands in surrender.
もって
I'm sorry I screwed up your confession like that. Since I'm Suji's friend, I'd like to make it up to you. I could tell you anything you want to know about him. I'll try to help you with your anxiety too. Hopefully I can at least help you avoid falling off any more roofs and embarrassment. There's no guarantee I'll be there to save you next time. Never mind that.
Never mind that.
Of course
I'm
I'd like
just
to
talking myself.
of course I'd like to help you, but only if you want the help. I know we're practically strangers, so don't want you to pry or anything. Apparently she didn't think that she had a choice in the matter, judging from her reaction there. I saw the tension in her shoulders dissipate as she let out a big sigh.
石田先輩のことを
Oh.
知って
Oh, she is cute.
I'll do it.
すごく
I admire your honesty. We were finally having a real conversation. Apparently she didn't mind me meddling with her affairs either. You'll probably want to talk to him soon, like tomorrow or something. I'll look into things for you.
私からも一つ聞いていい
Sure.
石田先輩には
My girlfriend. No.
Nope, he doesn't.
Nope, he doesn't.
You tried to ask him out without checking if he had a girlfriend first? That was pretty surprising.
だって勢いよく行けば大丈夫かなって
We were trying right. Yeah, as girls fight. That's girls a fighter.
Mia in Dyson looks strangely adorable. Shy yet courageous, social anxiety yet craving social contact. In spite of these ostensible contradictions, perhaps her timid appearance really did conceal a strong, determined sense of will. So what would happen if I called Suji up here again tomorrow so you could tell him how you felt? Do you think it would go well?
今日の失敗を思い出してさらにひどいことになる気がします
In this case, I have to agree. She probably couldn't do it. By the way, I don't have it myself, so I don't really understand what it's like to have social anxiety. What would you say it feels like?
What would you say it feels like? What the fuck is that question?
あしようこうしようって思ってるのにやってることや言ってることが
That's actually a really good explanation.
Yeah.
それがさらにプレッシャーになってどんどん状況が悪くなって
Melt down and make it worse.
I guess it would be pretty tough to explain.
もし協力していただけるならレイ先輩と石田先輩は同
That's so good, I think.
You're holding a pretty good conversation right now, so I think it's yeah.
She seemed to like the
Kinda work.
confidence at first glance, but it actually wasn't that hard to get her to talk about herself. That'd be easy, but I guess it feels kind of arbitrary.
A bit arbitrary. I don't know what that is, but
I don't know if it just talking would really help you or not. I think you should have a clearer understanding of your personality and objective, though. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread, and the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
that's a good quote somewhere. So you're not a believer in gut instinct.
I like to plan things out, and I like ending up throwing that plan away in the end even more. For such a shy girl, you're certainly not one of my mince words. Seriously, you need to stop apologizing, but you're cute, so I suppose I can forgive you. Cute girls and handsome men are privileged lots, after all. Anyway, I think this should do. You said you wanted to talk to me as you could get used to it, but we shouldn't have aimless discussion. We need to set some kind of goal for our conversation if your practice is going to be really effective.
Oh no, I can already see where this is going.
What?
She's gonna pretend like they're boyfriend and girlfriend so she can talk normally to her boyfriend once she confesses later on. But that will be like, just didn't tell you. Please don't tell me it's gonna go that way.
I was just speaking my mind there. I'm surprised you got on so quickly.
I like how you're not saying anything like it's gonna happen.
What? No, it's just because I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm not gonna tell what's gonna happen, but it's okay to theorize. Firstly, since you want to open up to people more, I think we should do something that's mutually embarrassing for you and me both. My confidence is like zero. How about doing stand-up comedy in front of the whole class? I think it would give you more courage. Well, yeah, that does sound a bit too embarrassing, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I was really surprised I didn't expect such a snappy comeback. This girl might just be a genius.
Did you know what?
What was that reaction just now? I wonder if she was setting up for another punchline, but her expression was serious. Secret? I felt like she was misunderstanding me, but I was curious about the secret of her, so I nodded. Kind of, I don't know the specifics though.
I did suspect. Whoa. Chicken IQ testing got pretty high results on that too. Whoa, that's mean.
I got an offer to skate school lane, and after all my tuition repairs, I figured that might work out. I mean, my dad's a single parent, and tuition can be pretty expensive. Plus, I can graduate early and go right into workforce that way.
Yeah. So I kept seeing.
Her previous school, the IQ test, and her family situation were fairly immaterial, but she mentioned something about graduating early. When I got over it, the one thing I could conclude from all that was, you skipped grades?
How old is she?
My own curious had underhanded somewhat usual secret at first. Oh, well, can I ask how many grades you skipped?
2. So she's like 14 then?
She's 15 if Ray is 17.
Okay.
She's in the Scandinavian legal zone. If she's 2 years younger than me, the rest of the first year class, then Miu's real age would be right around the time when all the boys are incredibly stupid and all the girls are incredibly naive. I see.
I see.
Her small frame was actually befitting of a girl her age. Her mood swings from shy to weightless would be an attribute to her lack of life experience, and now she will experience the classic case of love at first sight. The gap between her and my fellow second-year students would be enormous, considering the physical and emotional development she still had ahead of her. No wonder my initial impression of her was too ambitious. I imagine the age difference would factor into her social anxiety as well.
Yeah, of course we will.
You got it. Given how other people might react to that news, it was definitely a secret to be signed and sealed, but not delivered to anyone else. In any case, you seem to warm up to talking with me well enough.
Oh, I guess so. Oh, now
Even
that you
me,
mention it.
even me is surprised by that she responded.
Yeah.
It's because of the fucking protagonist.
Yeah, true. Protagonist power again. This is his second power.
Well, I have a younger sister. Maybe that's why talking to girls come more natural to me or something. Oh, that sister.
Yeah.
Oh, that sister.
Yeah, I guess it, yeah. Oh.
That's actually she has a trait.
Okay.
You're gonna be quite surprised with because that's not something you see quite often. Okay.
Okay.
She got the incest. Okay, but it's something else.
Okay.
Oh, you're a big brother. Sorry, could you say that again? You're a big brother. Thank you.
Oni-chan. Oni-chan.
Music to my
My
ear.
ears. Yes.
Alright then. I feel like I'm gonna die if I stay in this seat any longer, so let's stop here for today. I wanted to make sure I had everything right since the conversation got pretty complicated pretty quickly, but I was pretty sure more about Fright her on this roof. I made sure to unpin the image of her pandas one more time and one last time before I stood up.
Yeah. Of course you have to do
Mia
that.
stood up and brushed off her skirt. Tonight, I'm going to think about our plans of action. I'll let you know what I come up with tomorrow. Hmm?
No, but I do it because I want.
For the panty shots.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. After
Good
all,
choice.
I was the one willing to get myself tangled up in this. I have to say though, it's nice to hear you thanking me instead of apologizing for once. Ew! I lightly bonked her on the head just because it was the perfect height, and she looked terribly surprised. Suji's really lucky to have such a precious little diamond fall for him like that. Oh, scene shift!
Sweet sad.
And now, oh, wait, oh,
Oh.
the animation, oh! I spent so much time dealing with this whole charade that by the time I left school, it was getting close to dusk. But I still didn't feel like going home just yet, so I decided to take a stroll along the beach, which was within walking distance of the school building. A confession, huh? Crow floated down to the ground. With the red glow of the sunset illuminating her body, her resemblance to a goldfish was all the more apparent. Could you
I'm
please
a
stop?
nice guy.
Could you please stop calling me a virgin?
Yes, I'm a nice guy, you see.
Special seat. That's not what this whole thing is about, little Miss Subtlety. Maybe I ought to just hurl her watch into the goddamn sea. Realizing she was asking me a serious question this time, I ran back at her. In all seriousness, I thought Mia was pretty courageous to do that, so I wanted to help out. Besides, I lightly pat the watch in my pocket. I have such a powerful ability to rewind time here, but I'm only a student, so it's more power than I know what to do with. So I'm thinking maybe using it to help out others isn't a bad idea.
Good protagonist trait. Good protagonist trait.
Not that it
5 out
wouldn't.
of 5.
Not that it wouldn't be really cool if I end up saving the world or something with this much power, though. All the same, helping a friend work through the awakening their perceptions of love was more than enough for me. Crow gave a strange murmur in response.
Yeah, character trait, main character trait, 6 out of 10.
Well, thanks.
Or rather 10 out of 10.
That's not words of praise.
Praise.
Whatever, just wait until tomorrow. I planned on taking it easy after school today, but then I got caught in the middle of this whole situation. Ultimately, though, it was just a matter of waiting for tomorrow. It was time to go home and sleep on it.
Oh.
Is it
Sweet.
first chapter done? Yes!
Yes. So, then I think we should cut here, right?
Yes. So,
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video.
thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys next time. Bye!